one hell of a nap. I've like passed out for like a week or something. I hope nothing important happened while I was asleep. That would be really bad. Hey everybody, Team Mon here, and welcome back to some more Pikmin 4. Yeah, sorry for starting a project and then immediately leaving for a bit. I got caught up in some personal life shit I want to take care of before I keep recording. But it's all taken care of now. So, Pikmin 4 time. Sounds good to me, right? Also, I'm trying to look at the camera, but he's really interested in this dog, which I don't blame him. Ochi is quite cool. Hello, Mr. Ochi. How are you doing today? Bright and ready to go. Alright, let's get going. In the last episode, we crash landed yet again on yet another planet in the Pikmin universe. This tends to happen a lot. They should really get something, like some insurance or something. Like, I don't know. Something's gotta change, okay? There's too many crash lands in Pikmin. And we have now been tasked with the mission to find our fellow team members, as well as keep looking out for Captain Olimar along the way. And with that being said, Colin here wants to say something. Let's go talk to him. You'll please learn how to install a few new apps onto your tablet. I'm sure you'll find them more than useful when you're out in the field. So check them out when you have a spare minute. Okay, that's sorted out. Are you ready to go out there and explore? Yeah! Let's go. Which area would you like to explore? All one areas. Awesome. Looks like we found something. The sun's speckled turrets. Or speckled turrets. There you go. It looks like there may be a missing rescue officer here. We need to get them out there and find them. Well, no better place to go, but then forward. Let's get to it. My first day on the job. Away! Oh, the end's going too? And here we are. The sun speckled turrets. A lovely looking place, I will say.
Hey!
Come in, come in. This is Colin. Looks like you made it there in one piece. Hang on, I have to kind of explain how today's rescue options will work. See the clock in the top left corner of your screen? It says that the hand will reach the rightmost edge of the area's local sunset time. Search for missing rescue officers during the day. We'll hustle back to the rescue command post before dark. Copy that. They would appreciate it if I follow protocol, I'm sure. We're counting on you. Oh, you probably noticed that the Onion accompanied the SS Beagle. According to the voyage log, the Onion also serves as the form of transportation for the Pikmin. We've got a lot to do, and can take in all the help we can get. I think you can put those Pikmin to good use. But of course, because we'd be useless without them. So yeah, just as two of our co-workers were explaining, that there over there is the timer for every day, and it's going to go by in real time as you play the game, and you want to make sure all your things are taken care of before dark, because when dark happens, things go very, very bad. There we go, called picking out the onion, go underneath it, press A. I think I explained this last time, but just in case I didn't, this is how you do it. You go underneath the onion, and you call them with A. And we can get our Pikmin ready to go forward. And honestly, since we have not that many Pikmin at the moment, I think it would not be a bad idea to pick up some more pellets from these pellet posies. Also, we have our first enemy over here. We have ourselves the Dwarf Bulbor. Basically, the basic enemy of the game. You can think of it kind of like the Goomba. All you gotta do is throw a Pikmin on top of it, and it'll get one-shotted. Very simple enemy. Very iconic enemy, though. There we go. Get some more pellet posies over here. Because like I said, strength in numbers. Never hurts. We got a lot of stuff going around here, including what's over there. What could that be? A giant ball of some kind. I just wonder what it could possibly be. That's it. The meanwhile, though, Ochi's gonna give it a nice gander while I'm picking these up. Also, something's wrong. I think we broke it. Why isn't anything coming out? Digital life signs. It looks like Pikmin numbers have increased inside the onion. But then, maybe Pikmin have evolved to self-limit how many can be on the surface at the time to prevent unnecessary loss. So yeah, this is a change that is in Pikmin 4, and I think some people are like a little mixed on this, but essentially, at the start of this game, you cannot have as many Pikmin as you could normally have before. Before, you could have up to 100 Pikmin on the field at one time. For the time being, however, we are only allowed up to 20. Which then begs the question, if we have 17 of us and we have 20 on the field, where could the other 3 be? If you look over here on the map, there's a very important thing you're going to be learning throughout the game by opening the map button with the plus button. You can check out how your Pikmin are doing on the overfield. So make sure you keep track of them because you don't want to lose them. When the sunset's going down, you're going to have to find them real quick. So make sure you keep track of that. So yeah, in this game, at the start of the game, you can only have 20 Pikmin at a time. Bit of a different change from the other Pikmin games, but it's something you'll get used to. So you get 20. What are these things? They look like candy. Really, really big candy. You get so fat eating one of these. Oh, it's a rock? Oh, yeah, maybe don't eat that then. That's a pretty rock, isn't it? Doesn't seem like treasure, but it might be useful. I'll check Captain Olimar's voyage log. The ever-wise Olimar. Raw materials. One can mistake this raw material for a simple stone, but it has more in common with amber and other fossilized biological matter. When heated, it melts into a brown clay and becomes malleable. I should be able to find many applications for it. From the ever-wise Captain Olimar. Thank you. I'm a fan of machines, but I don't know much about material science. If we had our scientists back, I bet he'd be able to make good use of this. Collect it for now. He'll be excited to have something to work with after we find him. Sounds like a good idea, Colin. So yeah, these things are materials, and you want to pick them up and bring them back to your ship just like anything else. Like so. And for the time being, we don't have much to use them for. However, they will be useful in the future, so you want to make sure that you see them. If you have spare time, never abandon to pick these things up. Material are quite helpful to have. There you go. Once you have the whole file completed, you have a notification pop up like that. And in the meanwhile, I think we've kind of explored all over here, so how about we take a little bit of a stroll and find yet another dwarf bulb orb? And a message. Come on, Demon. I forgot an important detail. That is, you're gonna need Ochi's help when it comes to searching for the rescue officers. He has a sharp sense of smell, so he'll be able to locate the rescue officers by tracking their scents. So yeah, we have the action menu here. We kind of looked into this last time, but by using opening up the action menu, you get like a bunch of options of things to do. To begin with, command Ochi to pick up a scent. You never know where his nose may lead you. The nose knows, after all. Rescue officers are a race against time, so put your Dandori skills to work to find rescue officers quickly. You look a little confused. Have you ever heard the term of Dandori before, D-Bot? How to explain? Oh boy, the legacy this word has in this game. Oh, the beebs. Dandori is the art of organizing your tasks strategically and working with maximum efficiency to execute your plans quickly. Its practice has fallen by the wayside recent years, but it's still a core tenet of the rescue corps, so take it to heart. Embracing the art of Dandori is essential to our work. Are you needed out there while searching for our rescue officers? To get things started, hit Y and command Ochi to sniff out our missing comrades. This is a mechanic in the game. If you're having trouble finding things, Ochi is quite good at finding things because you can give Ochi a task here. In this case, we have 3 options. We can either have him pick up a scent to something nearby, we can have him look out for any castaways, or look out for any treasure. For the time being, let's go with scent. Because, you know, we've been asked to do that. Follow the scent, Ochi! Follow the blue aura. It's like Sly Cooper. There we go. Go after that. And then while Ochi's in the middle doing that, we are going to take out this guy. Because I don't like him. He looked at me funny. So there's a wall in our way, however. There is a good old tactic. If something is in your way, a Pikmin will probably take care of it. So we're going to go ahead and throw our Pikmin at the wall. Ochi's going to start biting the wall too. And there you go. We're going to take out these walls. As you take it down the walls, you get materials. Because if you destroy a wall of material, makes sense you get some material back when you destroy it. And now we have this going on the way. We could bring all the stuff back. But we can also keep going while they're doing that. It's a waffle maker! That's good because I'm kind of hungry. Look, there's a cave here too. This area is crawling with creatures. Our rescue officers could have retreated into that cave to get away from them. Well, we should probably take a look inside. Not a bad idea. But I'm not crazy, right? Like, you can see it, like, it looks like a waffle, you know, had steam coming out of it. It looks like a waffle maker. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. And honestly, while they're doing that, we have this over here. We got some eggs. And like anything else, if you see something you can throw at, Pikmin will probably do the job. Did you see that? It blew into a flower. What's going on here? That's something called nectar. When Pikmin consume it, it stimulates their growth, apparently. The boys look sense that the more they grow, the faster they move. They really are mysterious creatures. See, this is a mechanic that's been across all the Pikmin games, but if you're not familiar with it, essentially, nectar causes your Pikmin to grow and become better versions of themselves. The flower Pikmin are much faster running around, which is quite handy, obviously, because, you know, you're trying to keep on, you're running against the clock, so it's like a pretty helpful skill to have. Speaking of running against the clock, I'm going to go ahead and pick these guys up real quick. Come on, guys. There we go. Get our whole squad here of 20. And since we have some nectar left over there, we can get our whole squad full of flower Pikmin, because there's basically no reason to ever not have flower Pikmin if possible. They're just better versions of normal Pikmin, so if you see nectar, make sure you drink it up like that delicious looking goop it is. Like, tell me you wouldn't drink that. It looks like a nice, like, jello treat. Like a nice mango jello treat. Delectable. Yes. Now, thankfully, unlike the original Pikmin game, there's a limit to how much your Pikmin can drink, so it's not like you can waste an entire puddle on one Pikmin, so don't be too scared to just throw all your Pikmin at it. And before I go into the waffle maker, as I decide to call it, we are going to get rid of these guys real quick. There we go. Never hurts to survey the land. However, in the meanwhile, while that's going on, we are going to ignore everything around us and jump into the waffle maker. I wonder if there might be a voyage log entry related to these coordinates. Yep, here it is. The Lost Frost Cavern. I entered the cave to look for the essence dolphin parts and found a creature that defies the logic of space. It further surprised me by expelling a frigid cold air. Imagine there was a Pikmin that had been assimilated to that cold air. This planet's ecosystem is full of mysteries. Alright, sounds like we got some coldness to deal with. Take a look at this. That cat Oliver certainly is thorough, isn't he? According to the log, anytime you enter a cave, you should take Pikmin with you. Sounds right to me. Yes, this beagle can bring the Pikmin, so you can enter the cave without stopping by the base first. This is a very, very nice feature that is very important to know. Thank you, Colin, for explaining this for everybody. But basically, you don't have to worry about getting all your Pikmin rounded up together and wasting time to bring all your Pikmin to one place, because the SS Beagle will do that for you. So basically, you can kind of just enter dungeons nilly-willy. As long as your Pikmin are over on the overfield, they will join you, which is a very handy feature to have. The Pikmin that can't be ran to the surface can't be slept out there, so let's return to the onion for the time being. And in the meanwhile, we have ourselves our very first cave, because believe it or not, this game is kind of like Pikmin 2, where we have little dungeons. And this is the main reason why I'm not going to be doing episodes per day in this game, because time freezes when you're in these dungeons. So, yeah. And no reason not to bring all of our Pikmin. That being said, let's hop on in. And let me just tell you, as a person who adores Pikmin 2, seeing that the caves are back was one of the happiest feelings I ever had watching this game, like when the trailers were coming out and stuff. I loved the caves in Pikmin. What's up, boy? Good boy Ochi. He's picked up a castaway scent. Has to be one of the missing rescue officers. Time to get them back to safety. Sounds like a plan. Let's get marching on. And here we have our first enemies that are not Bulbor. We have ourselves the White Sheargra, which are completely harmless enemies. They kind of just look pretty and walk around. However, don't be fooled. There is a much nastier version of them down the line. And meanwhile, what's this? That's not treasure. Huh. Treasure or not, it does appear to contain some sparklium. You might as well keep collecting those defeated creatures. They might be enough to help, even if only a little. So yeah, just like Pikmin 2, if you bring back enemies, you don't get like a ton of money or resources, because in this game it's sparklium, not money. But you do get a little bit, so it doesn't hurt to bring them back to the Beagle. Meanwhile, though, here's something that is worth bringing back to the Beagle. The big old thingamabob, the doohickey, the compass wumpus. There's some potted over here. Wait, where'd Ochi go? Oh, I didn't even see. He's picking. I was like, where'd Ochi go? I didn't even see he got picked up the thing. No, he's over there. Okay, cool. What could be in here? Ochi, smash! Hello. Material. We will gladly take that. Like I said, never a reason not to bring it. Got more potted plants over here. Or not even plants, they're just pottery. I don't know how they got down here, but hey, whatever works. Hey, more nectar. All right, cool. Some more flowers going on right over here, and since we're near the Beagle, we'll go ahead and pick up the rest of the team. There we go. There's more the merrier. As you can see, they are like severely outrunning Ochi now in terms of run speed. You can see the difference between flower Pikmin. They are a lot faster, which is quite nice. And what is going on over here? There's a blue elephant looking thing. Are those wild Pikmin? They sure are. And they're Pikmin. That means they don't want to listen to my whistle. Alright, in that case, Ochi, you know what to do. Sick him! Get that guy! And what do we have here? A very whimsical looking Pikmin, who I am quite fond of. Are these Pikmin too? Let's see. The boys log says... The Ice Pikmin! One of the new Pikmin in Pikmin 4. I always thought Pikmin was a plant-like creature, so I never dreamed that I'd come across an ice variant. Ice Pikmin can use their icy bodies to freeze water and creatures, but they also float like ice in the water. Don't spray them with water, though. They really don't like that. Their bodies are made of ice. Who knows something frozen can move around like that? It's incredible. So yeah, we've some brand new Pikmin types in this game. The Ice Pikmin. Pretty cool. That seems like a lot of Pikmin. Is your squad bigger than normal? Oh, I see. When you're underground, you can have a larger squad because the wild Pikmin you find will join you. So yeah, that limit we were talking about above ground doesn't really apply to the underground. If you find any Pikmin down here, they are free to join you, which is kind of nice. And, I guess we take this enemy back over here. This enemy being the Icy Blowhog. A very familiar enemy with a new twist of ice on it. They'll carry that back, no problem. We'll take this material back over at it. And Ochi can do the iconic Ochi headbutt attack. Hiya! With more nectar. We can use that later. Got some more white sheer grubs over here. Let's clear the field. And over there, we got the male sheer grub. These guys are the nasty versions. The males are violets. They will try to eat your Pikmin, unlike the white ones. Or the female ones. Thankfully, they're very frail. So if you land a headshot on them, they will die instantly, which is quite nice, because otherwise they could be kind of annoying. Also got ourselves a bit of a thingy over here. Requires 10 Pikmin, apparently. So how about we do that? And we now make a shortcut down here using this splendid bag. What's this say? It's like an upside down U. Is that like a D side something, whatever. Something like that. Get some more material as well, and then we have a shortcut back to our Beagle. Take a nice stroll on over. Bring these guys with us. And since we have the nectar left over, we may as well go ahead and give it to our Ice Pikmin, since, you know, they're all leaves. Never hurts to have it. And what's a nice little detail is that all the different, like, Pikmin that join different games have different color of flowers. Like, these guys have golden flowers, which is kind of nice. It makes them stand out compared to the white flower, which is kind of neat. That said, though, our whole squad is flowered up now, so let's get going. Are there any other ones in here? Let's see. There is... nada. It doesn't look like. However... wait, that's shaking. I saw that. Don't you move. Hiya! They had more Ice Pikmin in it. Alright, cool. And also, a familiar sight. Dinner. I mean, onion. Does it look like it's sputtering? It looks pretty pale for an onion. What do you think? Should we take that with us? Yeah, probably for the best. Get digging. So just like anything, throw your Pikmin at it, and they will get to work, because Pikmin are really intelligent, honestly. They kind of just know what to do about everything. It's kind of incredible. They got that covered, so in the meanwhile, I don't pretend like I didn't see you, young thingy. We got ourselves some paint. Awesome. And meanwhile, we must take these back. Well, these guys take those back. Multitasking, the art of Dandori. You're gonna be getting used to it. There we go. There's some more nectar, so we're picking our flower. And over here, we have ourselves some delectable Jello, and also a guy over there, I guess. But more importantly, Jello. Nom 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 nom. Unfortunately, we can't eat it. However, we can get a cutscene as I'm about to explain what this is. Huh, this onion is different somehow. Let's take it back to the surface so we can compare it with the other onion. Sounds like a plan. And unfortunately, Ochi can also not eat the Jello. How sad. Even Ochi can't chew his way for this one. However, if we can't chew through it, how about we use our newfound Pikmin to headbutt it. And freeze! Just like that, frozen solid. But you can break it if you hit it now. You can order the Pikmin or Orochi. So yeah, these things are some jelly-like obstacles. However, if you freeze it, it is now malleable, meaning it can be broken, like that. I call it jello, but it's actually called the Hydro Jelly. But I kind of like just calling it jello, so like, I might just stick with that. But like, officially, it is called Hydro Jelly. Only able to be gone through with the Ice Pikmin. One of their many talents, we'll be seeing many more in the future. All these guys on over here, all good this way. Now, they are taking a while to get through this one, and this is completely unnecessary. However, I feel like doing it. I'll go bring back that material, and in the meanwhile, we should probably go do our job. Without the castaway. Hurry and check the vitals. Pulse, blood pressure, temperature, all within normal parameters. Looks like the life support system did its job. We should transfer back to the SS Beagle and verify the ID badge. Alright, well in that case, Ochi, go eat that guy. Yeah, drag that bug. And wait, imagine we have one leaf ice pick. We can't have that. Drink up, my brother. Grow stronger. And honestly, this is taking a while, so I'm just gonna let's give Ochi a hand. There you go. That's much better. Look how much faster that goes. And while they're doing that, we can just let them do that. I'm gonna go ahead for the exit because outside of this, I think we're done. You did it. Let's take a look and see what the ID badge tells us. Hey, this is a guy named Russ from Gaia, which is where we're from, so that's probably a good sign. An inventor, a material engineer, and a lover of all things science. He can develop all kinds of useful gadgets with the right raw materials. Oh, I think the stars is alright. This is Russ, the scientist in charge of repairs and upgrades for our spacesuits and the SS Shepherd. His technical knowledge will be beyond helpful during this rescue mission. Just like that, another of the crew retrieved. We got EGAD's long-lost cousin, Russ. Awesome. You're all done down here? I think we are. If so, you can make your way to the exit. That's the plan. Picked up all the materials, got ourselves some treasure. Found somebody. I'd say this has been a pretty good adventure. Let's get going, though. And as you can see here, I should explain this now. Just like the overworld, if Pikmin are not in your squad, it's totally fine. They will come with you from here. You don't have to round up everybody and then leave. But yeah, the Pikmin 2 caves are back. They're a very familiar feeling, and I am quite fond of them. It's good to have the dungeons back. Got ourselves a Director of Destiny, refreshing goo, and a lot of dead people. Very well job done. And whenever you completely complete a cave, you will get yourself a nice, fancy mission complete. I'm sure it seems that's your clock, Diva, but something's off.
No.
I feel like there's a difference. It looks as if about 1/6 as much time has passed in the service as you spent underground. So yeah, when I said on time freezing, I was kind of exaggerating. It doesn't technically completely freeze, but like, it may as well have how much of a slowdown it changes. Time seems to move differently in the underground spaces of this planet. I'm not sure how it works, but I suppose it means you can take as much time as you need to explore caves. It basically doesn't move, so yeah, go crazy. And also, we have this.
No.
Hey, no, it sucked it up. The void log says that the white bulb is called the Flark.
Oi.
If we bring Flarks into the onion, it will increase the number of Pikmin it will release onto the surface at any one point in time by 10. So yeah, this is how you actually get your Pikmin numbers up in total. The more Flarks you find, the more Pikmin you can carry. So now we can have 30 Pikmin on the floor instead of 20. Well, that'll be a big help when you're exploring. Try and take out more Pikmin. Not a bad idea. And also, the Ice Pikmin have decided to join us. Wait, did I yeah, there we go. And there we go. Now I have 30 out of 30. Not bad. As you can see, 100%. Job well done. And also, something I should mention is that when you're bringing back enemies, it's depending on the Pikmin who brings them back, what will grow from your capture, I guess you could say. However, as you can see, for some reason, the number stays red for the Ice Pikmin. That's because we don't actually have an onion for the Ice Pikmin, we only have the red onion. So, these are just going to the red Pikmin for the time being. But something to keep in mind for the future. In the meanwhile, though, we might as well keep exploring. What else we got around here? Got ourselves an enemy. Who could it be? It is a very similar looking thing to what we already fought. This here is the fiery blowhog. But also, another circle of stones. We keep finding the most opportune locations. How interesting. We kind of left them behind for us so we can track them down.
Come on.
Never mind that for now. I wonder if we're in this creature's territory. We most certainly are. We should go to base here. Any Door Master will tell you it's the most efficient way forward. But first, let's do something about that pesky creature already. Yeah, I'm trying to say pesky creature, but you've been deemed a threat. It must be eliminated by my squadron. This here is a fiery blowhog. It attacks fire. A red Pikmin are immune to fire. You want no Pikmin facts. Nice and easy. Also, now we clear this out. Whenever you see these circles around, you can call yourself the SS Beagle to move it around the map and bring your base all the way over here. Kinda handy. Now, it is kind of funny, though, because we did that. Our two Pikmin that were almost at there, yeah, they have to turn around now. They'll automatically turn around, but they have to turn around to go help pick this up now. So, kind of funny. But it's going to be a very important skill to keep in mind about moving your stuff around. So, good to keep in mind. And also good to make the space for it. Bring those guys back. Get ourselves a bunch of pellet posits in the area. Let's go ahead and bring that guy back. Got some more pellet posits over this way. We may as well go ahead and pick them up. And there we go. We're starting to build a team now. We got 30 Pikmin on the field now, so we can get to a lot more shenanigans at one time. Quite handy. Bada bing, bada boom. Got this as well since we're already here. Although, as you can see over there, there is some stuff in the water. However, let me just show you what happens if you bring your Pikmin to the water. They don't like it. I really started to spend Pikmin I use as a demonstration. Hurry, Pikmin is drowning! You see the call back shore if you whistle. Yeah, if any Pikmin go into the water, they don't like water. They can't swim in water. So, yeah. Don't put them in water. However, if you do remember something, if we go ahead and, separate a Pikmin here, like so, and grab these guys, you may remember something that we saw in Olimar's log, and that is, if you bring Ice Pikmin into the water, they don't drown. They float, because ice is light in the water. So we can actually have them carry, move stuff around. However, we can't actually have them pick them up anything. They can kind of just float around in the water. So something of kind of interesting. Also, something you may have noticed that when I put my cursor over here, there's a counter. We're gonna need a lot more Ice Pikmin to do this, however, so I'm not gonna bother explaining for the time being, but keep that in mind that Ice Pikmin and water match up pretty well with each other. But more importantly, big bozo over here. This here's a Bulborb. You guys ready to be careful? Don't worry, Colin, I got it covered. Attack him! Rush him now! Get in there, Roshi! Or make a statue of him. It froze? Oh, stand there. Now's your chance. See how if Ice Pikmin, you attack a people enough with your Ice Pikmin, they will actually freeze. However, you may have noticed something with that. There's no corpse. That's because whenever you break something with ice, there's nothing left remaining, so you don't get to carry the body back, which could lose you on some Pikmin. So keep that in mind when using your Ice Pikmin when you're thinking of enemies. It's a very powerful trait of the Ice Pikmin, but it does have its downside like that. In the meanwhile, since we're already here, we might as well keep exploring. Take care of that. Take care of that. Nice and easy. May as well clear them up and bring them back. And unfortunately, we can't go this way because that looks painful to touch. I'm not gonna touch that, I think. I think we're gonna stay away from that. In the meanwhile, how about we keep looking around? Get some more materials over here. May as well bring these back. And oh god, no sugar. Get it. Alright, we're good. Thankfully, this is not Pikmin 2 where these things were like super deadly and like got a Pikmin nearly every single time. Like lightning fast. Go ahead and bring those back. Ochi, go ahead and eat that up real quick. While they're doing that, we have ourselves another Bulborb over here. Okay, we're gonna need our Pikmin for that. Got something over here too. We got ourselves a Floric. But for the time being, we should probably wait for our Pikmin to come back, because we are a little bit more than useless without the Pikmin. So we should probably go get them back. Bit of a hike back, but no biggie. We're getting ourselves tons of materials for the time being, which will definitely come in handy for the future, so it can't go wrong. Almost there. Gonna work these tiny little legs. There we go. Pick that up. Pile of raw material transported. Very good. And in the meanwhile, if we take a look at a map over here, always a good idea to look at the map. You can see there's a bunch of stuff around us, like a bunch of treasure. Got some pots over here as well. There's a bunch of stuff that we can go around and explore. It's up to us to figure out how we want to do this. And personally, I'm kind of feeling... I kind of want to just clear enemies for today. That way tomorrow we have a better exploration time. Because when you KO an enemy, it doesn't respawn for the next few days. Which is quite handy. So how about we go give that other Bulborb a piece of our mind real quick. Bring it around here. Alright, here he is. Alright, team, you ready? Assemble! Alright, now we freeze him. And problem solved. Boom! Nice ice statue. And look at that! We have ourselves a treasure. Unfortunately, we can't reach it. However, use your head! There we go. Whenever you see a problem, smashing your head into it will usually solve it. Meanwhile, while we wait, while we do this, I think this will lead to a shortcut back to our base, as you can see kind of here. We're gonna need to break this now. I think it won't take too long, so we have a whole squad of us. Not bad, going good. There we go, they're all demolished, and in the meanwhile, let's see here. Guess that's another waffle maker right over here. In the meanwhile, we can go ahead and pick these up real quick. There we go. I'll go ahead and bring that round to the beagle. And in the meanwhile, is there anything up here? There is, but it's... Oh, it's enemy. That's what it is. Oh my god. Was that the construction at some point? I wonder who was working on it. I'm sure we could put it to good use if it was finished. Yeah, we'll have to keep this in mind for later. In the meanwhile, though, fight for our lives! Alright, we're good. Problem solved. The villains eradicated. In the meanwhile, what I think we're gonna do here is... Oh, wait. Another treasure over here. Okay, hold on. Actually, that's the baddie. Wait. Before we do this, let's go ahead and push this down. The main thing about Pikmin games is that you really want to, like, lay out the land and make a bunch of shortcuts, because that way you'll save yourself tons of time. Like so, because now we have our way up. I'm throwing my Pikmin to a wall, but more importantly, we have a way to shortcut our way down here, which would have been useful for taking back that treasure over there as well, so, a little bit silly of me. And meanwhile, how about we have the rest of our team work on this? Multitasking is the name of Pikmin. You want to get really good at it because it's going to save you a ton of time. Speaking of which, saving tons of time. That was really fast. You guys opened that really quick. Good job. And we could go do that today. However, honestly, I think I'm going to save it for tomorrow because we've already done a ton of today, and I want to get these treasures in. So we'll probably save that for next time. Is what I'm thinking. In the meanwhile, though, let's make sure we use our map real quick. What else can we do for now? We can't go that way. We can't do anything with this for the time being. There is this, however, I don't think we can really do anything about that either. So, honestly, I think for the time being, since we can't go do anything more that way except for the cave, which I'm not going to do for today. We'll save that for tomorrow, I think. How about we go this way? We go see what's up with those pods we haven't touched yet. Or we've been that way before, so we may as well go check it out.
Ouchie.
Yeah, we can't do anything about that for the time being. Thank you, Colin. Time for the other side. I'm aware, Colin. Thank you.
Nupo?
Oh, look at the time. An important part of any rescue mission is making sure you make your way back to the base before it gets dark. And this is one of the most iconic things about the Pikmin series. According to Captain Oliver's voyage log, Pikmin will be safe as long as they make it back to this area around the base. I see the creatures get even more aggressive at night. If any Pikmin are separated from the squad, you better collect them now. So yeah, this is the end of the day. A very iconic part of Pikmin. If any Pikmin is left outside of the circle when the day ends, they will die. So you gotta make sure your Pikmin are tallied up and together with you or within that circle. Otherwise, things will get really bad really fast. And yeah, you don't want that. In the meanwhile, though, we can use our remaining time since we have all our Pikmin with us already. Take a look around here and see what's up. Got some more pots over here. Ochi has his iconic Ochi headbutt. And hey, I got some treasure. You know what? I'm feeling a little ballsy. Let's do it. We don't have a ton of time to work with here, but we're not that far from the beagle, so I think it might be okay. Okay, thank God those were white shear guns. We could have been in danger there. They are harmless. Thankful. In the meanwhile, they're going to get moving. We're ready to grab the clock, but yeah, we're right here. There you go. Efficiency. Like every minute counts. Get ourselves a nice looking plum. Also, I didn't mean to not pick that up. There we go. Ta-da! And oh, there we go. Okay, we have no time left, so we may as well wait for the timer to go down, because once this time hits 0, that's the end of the day. It's time to rally up. Wait a minute. Who are you? What creature is this? Who could it be? Anyone? It's him! It's Ladybug Man! Oh my god! So, fun fact, this is actually added an update after I finished the game originally, but yeah, they added a bunch of these little cute Pikmin. They don't actually are part of your squad or anything, but just kind of there for Easter eggs for you to find and be cute around. But yeah, there's Ladybug Man. I actually didn't know he was there, I just noticed it myself. That's really cute, actually. I like that a lot. Farewell, Ladybug Man. If you're here tomorrow, I'll see you around. Adios. Wait a minute, I just realized he's gone. Ladybug Man, don't come back. I didn't mean it. How sad. I guess he had to go hide. It is about to be nighttime after all. I'll never forget you, Ladybug Man. My hero. And just like that, our first day proper on the job completed. We rescued Russ, which is, you know, pretty important considering the fact he's apparently the head scientist of our entire team. But more importantly, tons of treasure, which means tons of sparklium. Quite good. We got the lesser muck bottom, with the double dragon scope, the temporal mechanism, the refreshing goo, and the director of destiny. I'm just saying, well, lesser muck bottom. What are you making fun of? What are you making fun of that ass for? What's wrong with that? You know, not everybody can have a giant bubble butt. Be nice to it. As you can see here, we have ourselves our little Pikmin report, our raw material report, and also a progress report towards the entirety of the area. Apparently, we're now 14% of the way done this area. Not bad for our first day. Welcome back, Russ. Glad to see you made it here in one piece. Yeah, of course, Captain. I had no doubts the emergency escape system I developed would function perfectly. Maybe, but it would have been helpful if you showed the rest of us how to actually use it. One would expect the emergency escape device to be a bit more intuitive to use in the event of emergency. Anyhow. Anyway, back, Russ. Can you tell us if you came across any rocks like this before we found you? Yeah, oh, Cullen. Not only did I see them, I've already completed very thorough research on this material. I discovered that when heated, the rocks become soft and malleable and can be shaped into any form you desire. I mean, Olimar said this too, but hey. Its base properties can even change when exposed to different stimuli. It's quite a versatile raw material indeed. Huh? Or cool? You know what? Cool, man. Cool doesn't begin to describe it. This is the one. The ultimate biomass I've been searching for my entire career. I'm currently upgrading the 3D printer so we can put this miracle material to use as soon as we can bring it back to the SS Beagle. It'll be crucial to my work in the lab and other building needs that may arise. What a spectacular update, Ross. I knew bringing along a material scientist would be a key to our success. Starting tomorrow, I'm expecting our rescue operations to go even more smooth than usual now that you're here. Well, yeah, with that, we got ourselves another team member who's, quite knowledgeable, we'll put it. Can't go wrong. But with all of that being said, our day here is complete. I'm not going to be doing a day per episode, like every episode, but it was our first proper day, so I figured we may as well have a long one and enjoy exploring the place properly for the day. Wait, it's just me, or did Ochi go through a growth spurt overnight? That's actually quite typical for this breed. It's not fully grown and qualified for more rigorous activity. Yeah, he's a lot bigger. And a lot more friendly. The Pikmin sure are playful today. Yeah, they appear to be letting their guard down now that Ochi's come into the zone. I'm gonna see if they're getting along. Right. A matter of benefit of Ochi being fully grown is that he can now build up his pup drive while completing missions. With regular training sessions, he can learn new skills that will be useful for everyday rescue operations. From the looks of it, Ochi is ready as ever to fill that pup drive. Alright, officers, to your stations, please. Copy that. I now call charge being to order. First things first, Russ, please update us on the improvements being made to the SS Beagle. Yeah, it'd be my absolute pleasure, Captain Shepard. Because they're done. Yes, Beagle now has the ability to transfer any raw material collected into the field to all-purpose clay. Honestly, I should probably be saving this all for next time. I'm kind of realizing now that I should have cut the episode off, then. What the hell, next time I'll do it next time. This Beagle now has the ability to transfer any raw material collected in the field to all-purpose clay. With this functionality, we should be able to easily build on location. Excellent, of course. I'm not quite sure what we'll be building, but good workout nonetheless. One last thing. Bring me the raw material and I'll be able to whip out exciting new figures and items for you in the lab. I know that they'll be useful to you while you're out in the field. So I'm only collecting treasure out now, but raw material too. Don't forget about our rescue. Don't forget about our missing rescue officers. We're counting you to find them, Demo and Ochi. By the way, come talk to me later when you have a minute. I'll discuss Ochi's training. I hereby call the charge meeting to a close. Copy that. Yeah, I'm kind of realizing now as I'm playing this, you can really tell this is my first time playing this game since it came out and I finished it originally. But I think from now on, for the future episodes, I'm gonna be like leaving this for the start of the episodes because it feels a little weird to have it as the ending and then jump up and just be like here at the start of the next episode without all this. But whatever. Live and learn. With that being said, that's gonna do it now for day 2 of our Pikmin exploration. Next time on Pikmin 4, we're gonna see what the captain wanted to talk about. Probably talk to Russ and then head back out and explore more and see what we can find. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the wait again because, yeah, like I said, I just got caught up with like personal life stuff I wanted to get out of the way before I keep recording. But that's all taken care of now, so I'm in the mood again to get all this started. And I'll catch you all for some more Pikmin 4 real soon. Bye for now.